Benvenuto to every weekday running in Tachi. It's me, Osmium Night, and I am here for you all with a new story. The story is a short story, and like always, it's fictional with fictional characters. I know it's not much of an explanation, but I created it. Nobody wrote it for me. So, what I want you to do is no questions, sit back, relax, and listen to the story. Once upon a time, there was a demon who had a heart of burning fire. He was told that he was the reason why his mother died. His father was in grief, so he devoted all his time on work and never took care of the little demon. He desperately wanted to die, and when he was on the edge of the cliff, the forest fairy came and stopped him, saying, "If you end your life here, the entire forest will burn, and the life in it will end." So he walked to the sea, and when he was about to drown in the sea, the Lord of the Sea came and pled, "If you drown yourself now, the ocean will dry, and the life in it will be lost." Sensing the despair of the kid, the fairy and the Lord granted him the wish that he shall live even with his heart sealed. But the balance of the world disagreed. It said that there can be no lock without a key, and the heart must find its way back to sleep. A human shall be born with no heart and shall claim the heart to survive, and then return this to the rightful owner. The demon lived for many years to come without being aged, happy, and safe in the land. Afar in a town, in the house of a poor, a little girl was born with a weak heart. Though she was supposed to die in a few years, but lived unexpectedly and better than any humankind could have. She fought infinite wars to count and won millions of hearts to see. Every human wondered of such bright light and enormous strength. The heart that beat in her was the demon's heart that made her shine this bright. But the girl felt empty. Her heart yearned for someone. Life was burdening her. Everyone she knew seemed malicious. Those to call friends never supported her. She was respected, but no one to rely on. She was praised on success, but no shoulder to cry on. Even the greatest of the kind thrives for a corner to let go. She has claimed the heart from amongst the stars, yet it kept searching for that certain warmth. Everyone was at peace, but the girl grew sadder day by day. So she set on a journey to find that one person who the heart inside her will set for. She searched for days, wandered through forest and went across the seas, but the salvation was nowhere. One day she met the fairy of the forest, and she told her the story of a demon who had the heart of blazing flames, which was sealed away, and that it must find its way back to the demon as the balance says. She told the girl to ask the Lord of the Sea to take her to the place where all demons stay. The girl summoned the Lord and asked for the same, and both of them set on a sail with a beautiful little boat and a brave, shining heart. They sailed for days through hunger and tides, and one day, with the setting sun, the boat drowned. The demons prefer the cold places than hot. In their land, sun would rise and set at the same time. Their favorite place was near the river, since the wind there is even cold. There, when the young demon visited today, he found a little creature covered in sand, whose body shone with the rising sun. In that short period of time for the sun to visit, the time felt the longest. The demon kept looking at the little creature, and she moved and looked at the demon and fell in love with him the instant she saw him. She stood with her weak legs and fell in the demon's arm. The demon was awestruck while he held the girl. They spent days together to come, started to make a home together, but the sweet dream came to an end. Gradually, the girl started to grow weak, and the demon realized that his heart, which was sealed away, was returning to him. The demon, who hasn't aged a day, started to look a handsome adult. He was scared to lose the girl, so he ran away. But the girl still found him. She told him the story from the near death experience to the journey of becoming a hero. She confessed her love for him and the thankfulness she had, the strength that she felt when she stood next to him, that cannot be compared to any victory in the battlefield, the bravery that she sensed when he held her hand. The demon felt like the entire world is falling apart. Even if there was no sun, it felt warm. The demon was standing frozen in his place as the girl approached him. With, and as soon as she touched him, the last piece of his heart returned to him, and he started to glow with brilliant blue blaze. The girl did not feel sick anymore, and she saw his demon shining adorably. The blaze did not harm the girl, and the demon realized the fact and burst with happiness. They hugged each other and fell the tear of love. They looked at each other and confessed their love. But the story takes its turns here. As the girl touched the demon's heart with curiosity, both of their bodies started to burn to ashes. Seeing as their end approaches them, they grabbed each other into a tight embrace. In the end, nature has found its balance. In the end, the fire that no one could console was being vanished. The human that could have never lived saved millions of lives. The love that was never supposed to happen had to become destiny. That is, as the balance says. So that was the story, guys. And honestly, I've been preparing for this story for quite the long time, and now it's Valentine week, the perfect time to publish a love story. And yeah, that's an achievement. Finally, one story that I have completed. Though it's a short story, but still an achievement is an achievement, don't you think? Well, that is for the story, and I'll be wrapping it up with the words that leave a comment, leave a comment that how you felt the story, and any possible suggestions you can give for me to improve my content. And yeah, with that said, I'll just wrap it up and bye bye until we meet next time.